Haha, we are live, hopefully. I'm making lives in the weirdest timing. I know it's Tuesday and noon, and probably no one has the time to come here and join, but I have time now, and so I thought I'm gonna make the live now. I hope you hear me well. I wanted to make the live outside, but it's quite hot, so maybe next time. Right, because yeah, I think in September it's gonna be a little bit fresher, and I can do lives outside. So anyway, I hope you are well and you are having fun in the last weeks of August. Um, See, so I thought I'm making a live because it's been a while that I made one, and you wrote me a lot of questions with different topics, and like about my pregnancy, about Italy and how's it going in Italy, and about my art, my new web shop that you can find in the description. I created a web shop where you can buy some prints or tote bags that is with my art. So I think you're gonna like them. uh, yes. Okay, so where are we starting with the questions? Okay, so a couple of days ago I asked if you have any questions on my Instagram. So I thought I'm gonna start with that, and then if you are joining me and you are asking questions, then yeah, we can chit chat. I don't know how long I can I can make this live stream. Usually I do 1 hour, but because now I'm 8 months pregnant, I don't know if I can sit like this for an hour. We'll see. um, okay, so the very first question I got is how are you, which is really sweet. um, and let me see if the I hopefully the video resolution is good. If not, please tell me, because hopefully it is. Anyway, so the first question is how am I? I feel great. I feel really, really great. I feel that I'm really blessed. In this 8 month, my pregnancy was really easy and happy, and I experienced it in a really, really nice way. I think, I mean, it's, yes, because, of course, there are like heavy parts, especially now at the end, like the baby starts to be really heavy. It's difficult to sleep. It's hot. But it's really, I don't know, it's also really, really uplifting and easy for me. I don't know, not every mother, pregnant woman are feeling like this, because it's it's also really, really heavy, and you get a lot of um, hormones going around you, and everything hurts. Your feet waters up, your hands waters up, so they are hurting. So my hand is like two sides of my normal side. Usually they are way more thinner, um, and yeah, and they are hurting, but it's fine. I mean, I don't have any, like, I don't know, maybe my pain level is high. I don't know, it's just like, okay, this is how it is, and that's it. So anyway, I really enjoy um, the whole pregnancy, and I really enjoy being pregnant, and this status, and we are really, really happy with Mauro, for sure, and really excited as well. especially now that we are in the last month, and we are kind of prepared as well, but we didn't overbuy stuff. We tried to create things. We tried to reuse things. Most of our stuff are used, because usually, like clothes and stuff, they are like really, babies are growing so fast that people are using clothes for like 2 weeks, and then you have to change it, so they are basically new. So we get a lot of clothes from Mauro's cousins and stuff, so yeah. uh, and I still have like a lot of thoughts about pregnancy, about being an artist, and being a mother, like how I'm gonna handle this too. I think it's a really important topic, like how you are balancing these two things, that you are an artist still, but now you're also a mother, and you have to, like, take care. And our society is built around that. When you are a mother, then you can't go back to being an artist, or it's really difficult to go back to being an artist. And uh, it's not because it's impossible. It's because our society is built like this, that not just the society, like the art world is built like that. So I think, yeah, I want to talk about this topic um, because I think it's really important. And yeah, and obviously now it affects me as well. I'm thinking about this a lot, like how I'm going to be an artist while I have like a totally new chapter in my life, and everything will be changed, obviously. So yeah, I think it's quite an interesting topic. If you are interested, then I will definitely talk about it more. I hope the internet is well. Tell me if it's not, but hopefully we're going well. Hi, Michael. Michael. Why the move to Venice, and how foreign friendly is it? Love from Korea. Ah, nice, Korea. Hi, great. Um, I'm not sure if I understand the first question. Why the move to Venice? I'm not moving into Venice. Um, I don't think I would ever move to Venice. Like, I spend a lot of time in Venice, and I'm, staying there for days, with friends and stuff, because of my work, because of Moving Lab, where I'm working, and where we are having our nice, feminist, art place. Um, well, I have a lot of video about Venice, and what I think about Venice, about this friendly question that you are asking, because in general Italy is a really, really friendly place, and Italians, really welcoming, in general, especially because they Italy is getting a lot of money from tourism, obviously. Sorry. And but but Venice is really overwhelmed, and I think the locals are really overwhelmed by tourists, because a lot of tourists doesn't respect the city, and they are throwing trash everywhere. They're loud. They are, yeah. So I think, and there's a lot of tourists, like, really, that's why I wouldn't live in Venice, even if there are parts of Venice that are really livable. I think it's too small. There's a lot of a lot of reasons why I wouldn't live in Venice. It's too small. There's not enough nature. It's way louder than the countryside. we need a lot of space. Like me and Mauro, we are Geminis, so we like, you know, big open spaces, and you know that you can do anything you want. Venice is first of all is a city, so you can't do anything you want, and second of all, it's a really special city because it's on an island, and so anything you want to do, it has to be really like organized, or you know, like just think about moving. If you are moving there like with furniture and stuff, it's really difficult because you have to bring the your furniture on boats. It's difficult to bring it upstairs because the houses are really small, they're really narrow, windows are narrow, so yeah, it's really but anything you do, it's way more complicated, but for a lot of people it's worth it, and I understand where they are coming from for sure. But okay, anyway, um so I think, um yeah, it depends where you're coming from. For me, Venice is not foreign friendly. Even if me who is speaking Italian, they are not super friendly with me all the time. There are friendly places, obviously, and there are places which are okay. But me, who's been living here for more than 6 years, and I know what is Italian friendliness, for me, Venice is not friendly. So for me, friendliness is, you know, like when you goes to pick up your bread and you're chit chatting, and you know you have a whole adventure. And and in Venice, a lot of places you go in, you just buy your stuff, and then you go. So in this term, for me, it's not friendliness. But if you're thinking about, like, don't know, that they're gonna send you away or stuff, that is not gonna happen, obviously. Um, but there's a news about Venice that from 2022, uh, you're gonna need to book to get in to Venice, um, because I think they want to, yeah, like they want to kind of limit maybe the amount of people they can go in a day. I'm not sure, but it's from 2022. It's gonna be like this, as I know. Hi, Laurie. How are you? Mamma mia, sound stuff. Thank you for your input. I'm concerned, especially being a black foreigner. You have great videos. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy that you like them. I really do. Um, I don't think, I mean, I'm for sure that there wouldn't be any problem that if you would come to Venice. There's no problem about that for sure. I mean, there are racist people everywhere, obviously, but Italy is not is not something that you have to be concerned about. So I think you can totally, if you of course, if you never visited Venice, you should come. And I would say, if you are if you're coming from Korea, for sure you're not coming from 1 week. So I would say that you should definitely go other places, not just touristic places. So not just to Florence, not just to Firenze, not just to Rome or Napoli or Venice. Smaller, smaller towns, because that's where you're getting the real Italian feeling. Yeah. I need to make more videos about that. I have a couple of those, uh, like Italian uh, vlogs, and talking about how to travel, and what to do, how to experience Italy the best way. But if you are really interested, I can do more of that. Yes, Venice is like living in a big city. No one really wants to get to know people. Exactly. And there's always, a new person who's coming. So it's not like I have to know the people who are here because just this certain amount of people are coming and checking and buying stuff from you. They are, uh, yeah, they are recyclable. I don't know, like the people are coming, going, coming, going. So it's different for sure. And yeah, it's a big city. I mean, Budapest, where I'm from, is not super different. in this point of view. I mean, there obviously you can find places where they're more friendly and stuff, but yeah, I'm good. I miss Venice, but I wouldn't live there. Yeah. Yeah, or maybe just a short time. I don't know. I don't know, because of course there's a lot of really really great moments there, but again, like in Italy, everywhere there are great moments. So here, I'm just looking outside and I see our banana tree and the cornfields, and the lights are always changing, and so like the hills, and it's so wonderful. So yeah. Okay, I should go on with the questions because we have a lot of them, uh, and I'm talking way too much. Okay, so mm, where are you gonna give birth? Kish Catalinda is asking. So in Italy, Hungary, home, or in a hospital? I'm gonna give birth in Italy and in a hospital. I would love to give birth at home, but I'm not brave enough to do that. Uh, I think I'm more, yeah, I would love to. I would love to really, but yeah, but I really um, trust in the Padova medical team, and because they are really really awesome. So I'm don't have any problem with that. What languages will you speak to your children in? Would you want them to be bilingual? Mythical Pie is asking. Nice name. Um, they will be bilingual, yes. Probably they will be trilingual if that's a thing, because I for sure I want our kids to speak Hungarian because it's a difficult language. So it's not easy to learn it, um, but it's also really a beautiful language, and I want my kids to have more opportunities. So if he's gonna decide at one point to move to Hungary or study in Hungary, then it's gonna be easy for him. Mauro is gonna talk to him in Italian, and we're gonna talk with Mauro in English too. So he's gonna learn English as well, or hear English as well, and then we'll see how it's gonna how it's gonna work out in real life. It's not easy for sure, but hopefully it's gonna work. I'm trying to get information about that still, because I've been reading about it a lot, but I don't know. It's not an easy thing for sure. Um, see, yes. Okay, if you didn't live in Italy, where would you like to live? Um, Not an easy question. There's a lot of wonderful places, so I don't know. I don't know. Like live, it's difficult to say, because to say like, okay, I want to live here, then you have to know that place, and you have to be there for a while to understand if you are fitting there. Like I don't know. Like I love South America, for example, Peru, but I don't know if I would be able to live there. And because I'd never been there, first of all, and second of all, I never been there for a long time, like to understand. Like before I moved to Italy, I was living here for half a year, so I knew that I like this place enough to move here. But in the art point of view, I would love to live like North Europe, Sweden or Finland, for example. And also because the nature there is wonderful, but and also the contemporary art is really important there, and and great. It's just the weather is not, and the food is not that, not that, not it's not my style, which I should say. Um, I really love Africa for sure as well. Uh, like Zanzibar, for example. So yeah, I would love to travel for sure. I don't know if I would live somewhere else. I don't know. I will see. We'll see in the future. um, I'm moving near the Amalfi Coast in about 5 years. I can't wait. Nice. Wow. And why Amalfi? I mean, I understand it's gorgeous, obviously, but that's really great. Venice, Honolulu, Hawaii, or any tourist town always has such a high turnover of people, so no one invests in getting to know new people. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, for sure. Children do well with languages. I spoke French and Spanish to my mom and English and French to my dad. Nice. Okay, so then there's a person who is already a grown up and can speak more languages. I want to understand like how I would like to understand like how did they talk to you? Like your mother was talking to you uh, Spanish from where you were small, and your father was talking to you French. So how you know all these languages that you didn't mix them up? I'm a water baby. I need to be near water. Yes, I am also a water person for sure. I'm not that close to the water, unfortunately, but not far. Uh, like in 40 minutes, I can be at Garda Lake or at the sea. So that is already really great. Um, Also, there's a lot of like uh, rivers where you can swim here in Veneto. So yeah, and also I really love this. Like there's a lot of hills here around, and I really love that as well. Okay, next question. What do you think about open relationships? Mm, People aren't homes asking this. I think that's great. I mean, for someone, for if there's a couple and they are deciding that, and it's working for them, it's awesome. I think for me, I think I'm not that kind of person because I didn't grow up with this idea. Um, like when I was, I don't know, like 20ish, I understood more about relationships. So the way how my brain and how my personality became, I didn't grow up with this idea. So I think for me it's not, I don't think it would be possible to be in an open relationship. um, but if for people are working, that's awesome. I think, I mean, the point is that everyone is happy. So it's interesting, this question, why I got this question. um, yeah, it would be nice to to be honest, to be this open and free. But yeah, I don't think my personality is like that, and that's it. Okay, another question. What art medium have you not tried but would you like to do in the future? Hmm. Uh, Not an easy question because I studied intermedia, so I tried really a lot of mediums, and I am working in a lot of mediums, like in animation, video, photo, drawings, paintings, what else did I do? I don't know. I did a lot of things. Yeah, I was sewing, um, that I still want to do. I started to do ceramics. So, hmm, I think I would love to make rugs, for example. Just sounds really expensive, and I don't know. I think that would be the medium that I want to try, or I never tried oil painting, for example. That a lot of people are suggesting, like, oh, you should do, like, watching my art, and they are saying, like, ah, you should definitely try oil painting. I don't know if that's for me though. But I would love to try it, just to try the material. Um, but yeah, I don't know if that's my thing, because I really like, in acrylic. I really like that you have to work fast, and because I don't like to spend on a piece like a lot of time, like 1-2 days, and then it's done. Sometimes it's good to work on a big piece for a week or something, but when you're working with oil, usually that is something that you're working on for a long, long time. Well, also it depends, of course, on your style. uh, but yeah, I really like that I can go like fastly. Like, I have an idea, I make a sketch, or I don't even make a sketch, and I just starts to paint, and finish with it quite fastly. I like that. But yeah, the problem with oil is that you no, the problem with acrylic, that if you are making a mistake, you made a mistake, and which is, I mean, I don't have problems with mistakes. I try to not to be perfect. I mean, because that's not a thing, and there's not such a thing as perfection. If you are talking about your own personality, or art, or anything, there's no such thing as perfection. So I don't want to, like, chase that. um, but with oil, it's cool that you can, change, and you can always go back. But then it's difficult to stop. It's like, when are you stopping making the piece? So yeah. Laura is saying, my mom learned English at 27, so I wasn't so it wasn't for her first language. French and Spanish were her languages. She learned English, but when I was young, I translated a lot to her, not for her. Ah, wait, then I misunderstood what you said. No, because I would love to understand, like, how you learned these languages, and when, like, when you were a baby, you started to learn these languages, like, which languages your parents were talking to you. Like, I would love to understand that. I paint with oil. I prefer it over acrylic because I like to make changes. No, exactly. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, I would say, I mean, I totally understand why someone is using oil. It's cool. It's yeah. I think it really depends on your personality, on your style, on how you are working, what kind of paintings you are making. So I don't know, with my style it would be necessary to do that, but I would love to try it, just to see, like, how, you know because it's always important to start new things, to 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 try new things, so you can understand, and you can learn from them, and you can, what you learned, you can put that into your art. So that is really important. So yeah, I would say this, yeah. What videos are you working on right now? Haha. There's a lot what I would love to do before, not a lot, but, like, there's a few video ideas I would love to do before the baby comes. Um, For example, wait, I have to check my notes because for example, okay, I haven't made the van video that I told you that I was saying that I'm gonna make, like how to take care of an RV. No, the video is made, is not edited, uh, but because I didn't feel like that you were so excited about it, so I wasn't excited about it neither. And then I had other video ideas and I went there and I just kind of forget about that, but it's in my notes. um, Someone was asking to that I make a video about how long was it took me to learn Italian, which is, I have to say, I can't speak Italian. I mean, I'm still learning it. um, but yeah, I think that can be, yeah, a useful idea. And then there's a pregnancy self-care video that I would love to make, that now I started to do like more consciously, now that I'm at the last month, like what I do, how I'm concentrating on the baby, how I'm doing, all this self-care, and how I'm, yeah, it's just pregnancy self-care. That's the video. um, and then yeah, I think that's basically it, what I would love to do. And then I have, and then I was thinking, and someone else was asking that as well, that what I'm gonna do when the baby comes, or what is the future of the channel or my Instagram page, like how I'm gonna um, change, or how what am I gonna do, because for sure my time is going to be focused and limited to the baby. But I don't want to forget about YouTube, because I think it's important for my sanity to to keep on creating and making art and painting and stuff like this. But I think that will be like after one point, I will see how it's gonna work, like maybe after 3 months or something. I will see. I really don't know. um, for sure I want to have, like, I have a lot of thoughts about art, about motherhood, and stuff like this, that I want to make videos about. And they are more like inside the videos that I just sit in front of the camera and I talk about these things. And I think that one that can totally do next to the baby. um, so I don't know if you remember, but I have like a couple of videos that are similar, that I'm in bed and I'm just talking about different topics. Um, and I really like those videos because they are like a TED talk in the end, but or a philosophy class or something, but they are taking place in a bed, and I really like that whole idea, and I would love to continue to do that because I'm gonna be in bed for sure a lot with the baby, so I think that's perfect. And thinking about motherhood and being an artist and being a mother at the same time. I think, yeah, I'm really sucked into this topic now for sure. So I don't know if this is something that you guys are interested, but yeah. mm, yeah, and then we'll see. It's difficult to say what the future will bring, but I will try my best. Okay. um, My parents spoke all three languages to me right away as a baby, mainly English because I'm in the USA. Okay. So they were like, uh, they weren't separately, like your father was just talking in French and your mother was just talking in Spanish. They were everyone was talking in every language to you. So that's my question is, like, you didn't mix up the languages, because there are some, because there's like this two idea of like, there are people who are saying that the kids are starting to mix these languages, and there are professionals who are saying like, no, the kids are able to, to separate different languages. It's really, yeah, I think it's, yeah, it's really fascinating, this thing, for sure. Take all the time you need. I watch some YouTubers that carry their baby all the as they vlog, all the time as they vlog. I like those videos too. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. I don't want to, yeah, like I want to find, this balance of doing what I like to do, and what is, my art and stuff, and so, and but also not neglecting, which is not the best word, but like I still want to focus on my baby, obviously, because nothing is more important than that. But on the other hand, it's important to not lose yourself, like that's the that's something that I've been thinking about, like, okay, what is the balance between being selfish and and you know but being a good mother, or so it's, yeah, I think it's interesting, for sure. I'm adjusting a little bit on the screen, sorry, because I just saw that it was not great. uh yes, they spoke all three languages because my grandparents didn't speak English. Cool, really cool, for sure. Mm-mm-mm. So I don't know if we have more questions. I've been talking for 38 minutes. The position is great, but I feel that I talk continuously and it tires me. Let me check if I have other questions. Yeah. 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 Basically, that was it. Um, yeah. There's always a lot to that I want to say to you, but I'm gonna, I think, finish now if you don't have any more questions. Um, and I think, if like, tell me in the comment section, like, do you like these lives, even if you are not live but you're watching it later? Like, are you enjoying it because it's unedited and I'm answering questions that you are interested in, or like, because if you are not interested, that I'm not doing that. But yeah, I like them because I like when we can interact, and I can learn more about you. Like, now I learned more about Lauri, and what Lauri wants to do in the future, and so I yeah, I like these, for sure. I need to go to bed. It's 3:40. Oh my god. Yeah, because she said that she's in the USA, right? Oh my god. 3:40. Then it was cool that Laurie was with us for these late hours. Then good night. um, yes, so don't forget to check my web shop. I put the link in the description. There's 5 items now, 4 prints, paintings of mine. I think this one is not in it yet, but if you want, I can put also this one. And there's a tote bag as well that is really, I really like it. It's really, really awesome. And help a future mother to have some spare money. And yes, so um thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. And we are almost 3,000 subscribers, which is crazy for me. Even if I know that everyone is saying that I'm growing really slowly, and I know that I want to make a video about that as well. But I'm really, really grateful for all 3,000 of you, because it's, for me, that is already really a lot. So um, yeah, so have a great day, have a great week. The web shop is in the description, and see you next time. Bye.